Mr. Speaker, I read a joint statement by my good self and the Honorable Roxy Nelson Dafiamapok, calling on the University of Ghana to respect the ruling of the court and reinstate continuing students of the Commonwealth Hall. Mr. Speaker, I, Dr. Clement Apaak, Member of Parliament for Butsa South, read this statement on behalf of the alumni of Commonwealth Hall, University of Ghana, who are members of this Parliament of Ghana. Mr. Speaker, our statement is a call on the University of Ghana to respect and abide by the law and reinstate continuing students of our legendary hall, also known as Vandal City. Mr. Speaker, by way of background, the Commonwealth Hall is the most popular hall of the 5 traditional halls of the University of Ghana and the only all-male of the university. It is the 3rd hall constructed at the university to provide accommodation for students of the school, following the 1st, Legon Hall, and the 2nd, Ekwafu Hall. Commonwealth Hall got its name after Ghana gained independence from Great Britain in 1957, after the first batch of students were admitted into the hall at the beginning of 1956-57 academic year. Our hall was officially named in line with Ghana's admission into the Commonwealth of Nations and was subsequently officially launched in March 1957. Mr. Speaker, the motto of Commonwealth Hall is "Troop Stance," the phrase taken from the quotation from John Donne's Satire 3 poem, a line which reads, quote, "On a huge hill, great and steep, troop stands, and he that would reach her, about must, and about must go," unquote. Members of Commonwealth Hall call ourselves vandals. A vandal in Commonwealth Hall membership terms is an abbreviation that describes the attributes of members of the hall, past, present, and future. Our acronym, VANDAL, stands for vivacious, V, affable, A, neighborly, N, devoted, D, altruistic, A, and L for loyals. Mr. Speaker, we believe that vandalism is a way of life that promotes respect for all without any prejudice, and is the highest form of religion or culture that promotes fairness, equality, freedom, and justice for all. We are known for representing the voices of the voiceless, the marginalized, and the least privileged in society. We pride ourselves with leadership qualities. Mr. Speaker, following the decision by the management of the University of Ghana to remove all continuing students who resided in the Commonwealth Hall and to replace same with freshers and graduate students, some students of the Commonwealth Hall sought redress in court. Mr. Speaker, in the main, in order that justice will be served, the Commercial Division of the High Court on the 6th of January 2023 granted an ex parte application for interlocutory injunction to the students, here referred to as plaintiffs and applicants, and ordered the previous agents, workmen, and all persons working under the instruction to refrain from implementing the decision of the respondents' residence board taken at its meeting held on the 26th of October 2022 in respect of the residential policy affecting continuing students of the Commonwealth Hall for 10 days. The court further ordered the applicants to repeat the application on notice after the expiration of the 10 days. After having heard both parties, following the application on notice by the applicants, the court on the 9th of February 2023 repeated the earlier reinstating order and added that it was to last until the final determination of the case. Mr. Speaker, the order was an express statement that the status quo prior to the decision made by the respondents' residential board on the 26th of October was to be maintained until the substantive matter was determined. Mr. Speaker, to date, this order has been flagrantly disregarded as though same was not granted and ordered. Since the granting of this order, the management of the University of Ghana have refused to act in accordance with the dictates of the order. The police and other allied security personnel have been employed by the management of the University of Ghana to frustrate the efforts being made by the students to call attention to the management of the university to obey the order of the court and to reinstate them. As an institution of higher learning, and especially as Ghana's foremost university, one could not expect less from the University of Ghana with regards to the discipline where the law so commands. By this statement, Mr. Speaker, we, the alumni of Commonwealth Hall, known popularly as old vandals in the Parliament of Ghana, back calls by associations and individuals who have called on the management of the University of Ghana to heed the decision of the court and to ensure that continuing students who resided in Commonwealth Hall are reinstated to provide them the peace of mind for the academic activities pending the final determination of the case. The continuous refusal of the management of the University of Ghana to reinstate the affected students as ordered by the court is unacceptable, unlawful, and must not be countenanced. Mr. Speaker, we call on you and this august House to join us and all well-meaning Ghanaians to impress upon the University of Ghana to do the needful by respecting the laws of the land.